Sometimes the biggest news in tech doesn't come from some big, flashy press conference. Nope, it comes from a simple slip-up. And that's exactly what happened with a new and kind of secret program from Microsoft. Today, we're going to break down Windows AI Labs. So yeah, it looks like someone pulled back the curtain a little too early on a project Microsoft wasn't quite ready to show the world. And believe me, this isn't just some minor update. We're talking about an experimental pilot program that could totally change how you use your computer every single day. So that really brings us to the big questions, right? What exactly is Windows AI Labs? And more importantly, why should you even care? What does this mean for the future of your PC? Let's get into it. First things first, let's break down what this program actually is. At its heart, Windows AI Labs is basically Microsoft's new playground for AI. It's a special program you have to opt into, and its whole purpose is to test out and build new AI features directly inside the apps that already come with Windows. And we are not talking about some obscure software here. I mean, just look at this list. These are the workhorses, the tools millions of us use every day. Imagine Notepad with predictive text that actually helps, or your Photos app getting way smarter about organizing your memories. This isn't some abstract concept. It's about weaving AI right into the DNA of your operating system. So, how is Microsoft actually planning to do all this? Well, to get that, you need to understand their strategy, because this isn't just some random test, it is a very, very deliberate experiment. They're using a process called flighting. The easiest way to think about it is like a sneak preview for a really small, exclusive audience. First, you have to choose to be a part of it. It's opt-in only. Then, Microsoft just flips a switch and turns on these new AI features for that tiny group. This lets them get a ton of data and feedback super fast before they even think about releasing it to the public. And really, the whole point here is just one word: feedback. They want to know, is this new feature actually useful? Are people even interested in this stuff? Does it solve a real problem, or is it just a gimmick? By testing it on a small scale, Microsoft can get those answers and tweak the AI before it ever messes things up for millions of users. And this isn't just a one-time thing either. It's really part of a bigger company philosophy. As David Laves, one of the directors over at Microsoft, puts it, this is a natural, formal extension of our culture. So this idea of constant testing and improving, it's baked into how they operate. Okay, so this brings us to the heart of it all. Because, with any powerful new technology, there's always this tension, this debate between the amazing potential and some pretty serious risks. And it pretty much breaks down like this. On one side, the promise is huge. We're talking smarter apps, a real boost in productivity, and workflows that just feel seamless. But on the other side of that coin, the peril is just as real. You've got major concerns around user privacy, the risk of AI making mistakes, and big questions about data security. Let's start with the upside, because it's pretty exciting. We could be talking about giving a super simple program like MS Paint features that you'd normally only find in Photoshop, like layers. Or picture this, having real-time language translation built right into your apps. These are the kinds of upgrades that could genuinely make our day-to-day work faster and a whole lot more efficient. But we have to look at the other side too. For an AI to get smart, it needs data. And that means your data, which immediately throws up some pretty big privacy flags. Plus, let's be real, AI systems aren't perfect. They make mistakes. And sometimes the very process of getting feedback can accidentally make those mistakes even worse. So yeah, there's a lot of public skepticism out there for some very good reasons. So, where is this all headed? Let's zoom out a bit and look at the long-term game plan here and what the future looks like for an operating system that has AI built into its very core. The big picture here isn't just about a couple of cool new features. No, Microsoft's long-term vision is to make AI a totally seamless, always-on part of how you use your computer. The goal is for it to be so deeply integrated that you don't even notice it's there. It's just helping you out in the background. So what is this whole experiment telling us about the future? Well, it's pointing to a massive shift, a move away from us having to tell the computer exactly what to do towards interfaces that are more intuitive and predictive. It also highlights how big of a role AI is going to play in automating things for businesses. And crucially, it really shines a light on the huge need for rock-solid security, which ties right into Microsoft's big public promise to build trustworthy AI. Which leaves us with this one final massive question to chew on. As programs like Windows AI Labs keep pushing us forward, is this technology going to become a truly helpful co-pilot, something that makes our lives genuinely easier? Or is it going to become that annoying, unwelcome backseat driver making decisions for us and creating more problems than it solves? Honestly, the answer is still being written.